Hello everyone. In the last episode we talked about dressing that body you have to look like the body you want. But today how about we talk about posing that body you have to look like the body you want to have. If you're conscious about something, then you usually try to avoid it, but on Blush With Me, we don't hide it, we don't avoid it. We find the problem, we fix it, and we always look fantastic in pictures. So welcome to Blush With Me, and let's talk about posing and nailing every picture. Like I mentioned, I just came back from a vacation and I am conscious of this little section. So of course, sucking your stomach in is the first thing you should be doing. But also stretching and elongating your body is a very important thing to do, because when you do that, it lengthens your waistline. Hence, that fat that you see on the sides will also pull up. That cannot happen just by sucking your stomach in. So remember, you need to lengthen your body. So notice I'm wearing a multi-layered dress. What that does is the inner layer actually holds your body in and the upper layer is slightly loose. So inner layer is actually holding on to those folds on your body. It is a fitted dress, but not a tight fitted dress. So remember, I told you, do not wear something very loose. So I'm not wearing anything very loose, but at the same time it's not so tight that the attention goes to all the wrong places.
Suck that stomach in and stick that butt out a little bit. This will help the dress to fall on your lower abs. And just like that, you will see that bulge disappear.
This versus this. Next thing you can do in pictures is hold your hands elegantly right around your midsection. So with one hand, I'm actually hiding my waistline. The other hand is just very casually floating around right around my midsection. So it looks like a very candid pose, but you're actually consciously just hiding what you want to hide. The broader you look up here, the narrower you will look here. And if you turn completely away from the camera, then you're looking narrow throughout. It's not doing anything to you, but the moment you suck your stomach in, you're becoming narrow here and then turning your shoulders towards the camera. So as a result, you make your midsection look smaller and your shoulders look broad. This versus this. When you sit on a hip, you create bulges. But when you stretch it, you create smooth curves. Sit, stretch. So let the gravity take over. Everything will fall in here and you'll just get smooth curves. If you have to sit and take pictures, try to sit on the edge of a chair and try to avoid sitting on anything that's too low, because the lower a seat goes and the more cushion it has, it makes you look very stocky, and the first place that gets attention is your midsection. Watch me. So I'm sitting right on the edge of this chair and my knees are lower than my stomach area. Hence I have some place to stretch and look elegant and tall and narrow. But the moment I go back a little bit, trying to look all comfortable, this is what happens. So do you see the moment I sink back into the chair, how it immediately brings out all these bulges and highlights everything undesirable for the picture? So, like I said, instead of doing this, sit on the edge. So just like expressing, smiling, using hands, using the right angles, standing perfectly, sitting is a very important part of any pictures, be it family sessions, your portraits, your headshots. So I am making another video on how to look more attractive, elegant, perfect in every picture, even when you're sitting. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at the next pose. If you're looking broad in your midsection, you can actually make it look narrow by this one special body part that you never thought you could use in your pictures, and that is your elbow. If this is how obvious your midsection looks in a picture, then clearly the attention is going just there. Just to hide this portion, I bring my elbow in. Now I could use my hand to go anywhere. I could be holding a cup of coffee, I could be just holding my hands together, looking outside. But this part is good enough to hide that extra part that's bulging out on the side. And I could always use my other hand to distract from the front portion of it. If you have taken those group shots with your friends and noticed that your friends always post pictures where they look great, and of course you're not, then nail these poses, because if you do this, there's no way you're going to look bad in any of the pictures. So I hope you're following me on Blush With Me, because my channel will help you look great in every picture, and not just in pictures. Follow these tips everywhere, in parties and gatherings. Every day the way you carry yourself creates a big difference to your personality and the impression that you're creating about yourself. So now that you know how to pose or dress to hide that midsection, the area that pretty much every woman I know is concerned about, let's move on to the next step, guys. It's just a 3-day challenge. This is something I have been doing for a long time, especially ever since I had my kids. I was concerned about my midsection. And if you're one of those women who thinks losing weight on your midsection is the toughest, then join me. I love to eat food. I have a big sweet tooth. I do not compromise on that. I eat what I want to eat when I want to eat. But those 3 days that I follow, trust me, it's no dieting. It's just following a certain lifestyle for 3 days. And if you follow this with me, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me to make this video. But if I do it, I really want you to join me in this. Try this for yourself. Because posing and dressing up are temporary. But if you really want to make a big change in your body, then do it, because I'm going to do it. Like I said, I just came back from a vacation and I'm going to do that. Might as well record it and share it with you, and let me know if the same works for you too. So wait and watch for my next big episode. Thank you for subscribing and following me. If this is your first time, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can watch my videos every Thursday. And if there is something that you have tried and has worked for you, please share it with me. I'd be very happy to share those tips on my future videos. You know where to write your comments. There's a comment section right below. So after you finish this video, just go down, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, write a comment for me, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I have 2 accounts, like you know. One is blushwithme_Parmita and the other one is Parmita Katkar _photo factory. Thanks once again, guys. Until we meet again, stay stylish and pose for perfection.